Fixing one track from every Mario Kart in the series. Part 3. When it comes to Lakeside Park's overall theming, I don't feel like I need to change anything. The concept of a jungle track in the middle of a volcanic eruption doesn't really need anything else to make it more interesting. When it comes to the track design, however, I'm going to have to make a few changes. Most notably, the drift check that's 2/3 into the track. I know, it's funny, and as a course that is meant to be more difficult, it makes sense. But I'm not gonna get rid of it completely. Instead of just a hill you can end up falling off of, it's a bump rail. So now, you can still fall off, it's just way harder. Well, with the amount of racers there are now, I don't know if that's still a true statement, because you will do the drive back of shame if you fall off. Whether you just end up driving straight through it like a dolt or get Mario Karted while on the rail won't change that. So I kept it, but it's just more forgiving this time around. There would be so many Reddit threads of this track if they kept this part in like me, man. I'm also changing the jump right after from bumpers that send you flying to a natural overpass. The ground boost panels right in front of it are still there, but the overpass now obscures your vision of the shortcut. You'll be able to fly off the overpass into the shortcut like before, but now it's a blind jump instead. The original jump was hard because everything happened so fast and you were also fighting the controls at the same time, so getting it was tricky. Mario Kart World has very good controls, and overall the speed of the game is a bit slower, so I think it's a welcome change. I'm only going to make one more change to this track, and that has to do with the bridge towards the middle of the track. I'm going to extend it a bit because it's going to be a changing set piece on the course. The bridge on the first lap is normal but has a slightly elevated arc design. On the second lap, the bridge is set on fire by the volcano, with the middle of the bridge being burnt off and you being able to trick across it. There's a dark wall of smoke that rises up from under the bridge that obscures your vision before passing. This makes it dangerous because you won't immediately have the foresight of knowing where the molten rocks are on the track. On the final lap, the bridge has completely burned up, but the last remaining charged edges function as little trick bumps into a brief water section before continuing onto the track. Lakeside Park is already an interesting track conceptually, it was just kind of held back by being on the GBA, which was proven back in 8 Deluxe already. I think it was best to highlight the strengths of it, rather than just be overzealous and do too much with it. The drive up to this track is simple, just a dirt path that leads it to the track. Free roam will probably be pretty simple as well. I do think a fun challenge would be to have a glider segment that crosses the whole track, but you have to dodge raining fireballs from the volcano. And in Knockout Tour, the track can easily be converted into a straightaway through the drift check. The fireballs would rain down and make for a pretty memorable segment of a Knockout Tour Cup. And with that, here's all my changes to Lakeside Park.